Okay, so this is the front door to our villa. These are the 4 flights of stairs to get up here, which is kind of tiring, but we're on the 4th floor, which is nice. Over here is our laundry room. There's just a washer and dryer in there. It's locked up right now. So it's across the hall. So when we go in, this is the ground floor of the villa, which is actually the 4th floor of the building. There's a little entryway, which is really cute. And in here is my room. It's the first bedroom, 2 double beds. That window just looks out into the courtyard, which you'll see in a second. This is the view, which is obviously amazing. We look down on the gardens of our neighbors. He has some apricot trees and stuff, which is really nice. And like I said, the view is incredible. In here is my bathroom, which you don't really need to see, but it's big and nice. And this is the rest of the bedroom. Then we make our way up the first flight of stairs. This is kind of a maze, this house. There's 2 ways to get everywhere, basically, but this is the only way to get up to the 2nd floor. Which brings us to the living room, the first living room, which is like the family room, which is really gorgeous, with these huge picture windows that swing open and have this incredible Tuscan landscape out here. So this is where we spend most of our family time when we're here. So it's nice and comfy. There's great air conditioning, but with the cross breeze, it's incredible. A few steps down, and we are in the cavernous dining room, which is Ross's favorite room. We don't know if the fireplace works because it's been so hot, but it's pretty anyway. And then, so the fireplace is there. Over this way is Ross and Lizzie's room, which has also a great view. So they have a double bed, which is very nice. And they've kept it really clean, unlike I have, but they have a great view as well, and their own shower. So this is their room. And then across here you just have a powder room, which is nice if you have guests in your enormous dining room, I guess. Back to the fireplace, and we walk across into the kitchen, which is hot, but works out pretty well. We ate in lunch one day, and we have pre-dinner hors d'oeuvres and things in here. So it's a nice kitchen. There's a refrigerator behind me, and a pantry in there. And these really pretty little jars to hold things. This is all the utensils and stuff are in the house, so that's kind of nice that you don't have to bring it. The dining room looks out onto Via Castello, which is one of the major roads in San Gimignano. As you can see, there's lots of people. And out onto the square, which you'll be able to see better in a minute. That's the Plaza della Cisterna. It's the main square of San Gimignano. So we make our way into the 2nd living room, which we haven't used very much. As you can see, it's kind of dark, but there's a really cool stereo, and Dad's been having fun playing loud Italian classical music. But the greatest part, which was also really useful during the medieval festival that was going on, is the view out onto the Plaza della Cisterna with the cafes and the towers, which go way up. And it's nice because you kind of get to be in the middle of everything, but inside and not out in the heat. Though at night sometimes can get a little noisy, but it hasn't been too bad. So back into the 2nd living room, where you'll find the 2nd set of really creepy, scary stairs that wiggle, but that's okay. And make our way up here. And this cool little lookout where you can see the living room and how awesome it is. The second living room, just in case one isn't enough. We come up here. To our left is the study, which I'll go into in a minute. And to the right, up is Mom and Dad's room, kind of up in a loft area. So we'll go up there. Like I said, there's 50 ways to get around this house, different kinds of stairs. So this is Mom and Dad's room. There's some cool fresco on the wall. And they have some really cool views too. Outside, down onto the street. I guess you can't really see much from here. And then this window, which is out onto the square as well. So we're a floor above where we were before. You can kind of see down into the well from here, though it's all blocked off. And you have a little bit of the view of the hills and the towers and our neighbors. And the windows are really difficult to close. So this is Mom and Dad's room. So if we go back down those couple of stairs here, and on the way back down to the living room, which is still down there, we can go into the study, or the library, I guess, which is where Mom and Dad have been keeping all their stuff apparently. But there's a nice little library and a table if you wanted to do work. There's also just all the cabinets for storing all the linens and everything. Pretty awesome view again, but kind of awesome everywhere. Mom and Dad have a bathroom and a shower in here. And then this leads out onto the roof deck, which is the coolest part of the whole villa, I think. So we get to look out over the rooftops into the view that way. And there's our table and chairs, and there's cushions. And maybe that way. So there's a couple of steps down. And this is the whole outside. The floor is really hot because it's the middle of the day right now. A sink which doesn't work. And then this door leads to these stairs, which takes us back into the family room with the TV and everything, and the really awesome picture windows. So that's where we just came down, which goes up to the roof deck. Those are where the cushions are. And then those stairs go back down to the front door. So no shortage of stairs in the villa. But we've enjoyed it a lot, and hopefully we'll be able to stay in a place like this again soon.